All right, guys, what do we got?
We've got UFC Apex 86.
Yeah.
As we continue to climb, let me see. Wow. Nothing from... we got to do the Parlay pals here first. Jumping the gun.
Boys.
I
Boys.
think it's pals. Nothing from Juliana.
Wait, she left
wow.
us?
Wow.
I don't know.
Left us high
Nothing
and
from
dry.
her.
First time?
Yeah, let me go ahead and fire one off. I mean, we can give her a grace period,
Has she ever missed?
No, this is the first time.
Wow.
It's waiting for me.
It always starts with one.
Yeah, I mean, you don't know what you got till it's gone. I mean, I feel like we took it for granted, her always being so prompt with it. So
Ariel, you want back in?
Yeah.
No.
Hey, you sure?
I'm good.
I mean, I feel very confident she's going to get us the pick. She must have forgot the shows today or something. So,
Training, she always does the training around now, so we'll get it.
So that leaves us to us. I'll throw our names.
So
in
it's
the
just
randomizer.
it's a three-legged parlay for now.
For now.
For now, and then hopefully we will get her pick and bang, there it is. Rick gonna lead us off. I'll go second. Frankie will bring up the rear.
I'm gonna do an alternate rounds, and I'm gonna take the under 4.5.
Yes.
In Hermanson and Pfeiffer.
Beautiful.
Oh,
Beautiful.
big one.
Like that. I mean, it's a Joe Pfeiffer fight, so I feel like an under can certainly hit there. You know what? I think I'm gonna stick with the props.
Nice.
I'm gonna just get nasty with it, nice and chalky here. Under 2.5. Ihor Potieria, Robert Bryshek. Under 2.5.
Oh yeah.
Minus 750 on that.
Oh, man.
You tell me, Frankie.
Yeah, because
How do you tie this bow together?
I'm also going to do
a little alternate total parlay for the boys.
The only one
go.
is maybe Juliana will do a money line. Who knows?
Wow.
But I'm going to do co-main
Yeah. All right, the last three fights of the
All right.
night.
over 1.5.
Bang.
And this is with Ige and Feely.
Yeah. Danny Ige, Andre Fili over 1.5. All right. Minus 120 before we get Juliana Pena's pick, but I feel certain she'll bring a winner for us.
And so, is there a deadline?
Yeah, let's say tomorrow by 5 p.m.
Eastern or Central?
We'll give it Central,
Okay.
seeing as that's what she's going off of. But I feel confident within just a few minutes she'll have it in. She's obviously watching the show right now.
Yes, of
so
course.
She's putting in the hard research, and she'll get that over to us right now. I'm sure of it.
All right. Them's the pals. What else?
Yeah, let me rip through mine real quick. I'll start. Daniel Marcos, the undefeated Peruvian, getting back in here. Not his best performance last time out. You could have made an argument that maybe he shouldn't have gotten that decision. But in this fight, I really see this one just going 15 minutes of striking. And Arichi Lang is a hittable opponent. I think Daniel Marcos is going to be able to capitalize on that. I think he has a nice bounce-back performance and pulls away in this one and gets a clear-cut decision win. Next up, kind of similar to the Stoliarenko bet last week, laying this heavy a chalk on Devin Clark. Did it last week with Stoliarenko. It didn't work out for me. So it could happen again, but I feel confident in the path to victory for Devin Clark in this one, and that's the wrestle. Obviously, he could get knocked out. Marcin Pragno can hit hard, but if he wrestles, I have full faith that he's going to win this fight, and I think he has that capability. Next up, I'm seeing a lot of people on the dog, and maybe that's just going to jinx it, but I am going to go with Max Payne Griffin here in this one. I think he's going to be able to stuff the takedowns. I'm envisioning, I said this on No Bets Bar last night, I'm envisioning similar to Simmelsberger, maybe not as many knockdowns, but having a big advantage in the striking and being able to stuff the takedowns. He's super durable as well. I don't see Jeremiah Wells finishing him. Max Griffin, 4 knockdowns in his last 5 fights. I think he's going to have a striking advantage in this one, and I think he gets it done. I'm gonna go as far to say Max Griffin by KO. Next up, this one could get dicey. It is Brad Tavares, and I will be playing the under 2.5 in this one. But you're giving me plus money on the under 2.5 in a RoboCop fight. I'm just going to have to take that one. RoboCop, he's an agent of chaos. He is absolutely an agent of chaos when he comes in here. Things get crazy. In his UFC career, almost exclusively ending via finish. Brad Tavares, yes, almost all decisions. I think he has one knockout over the last 13 years. But I'm going to trust that RoboCop, because Tavares has so few finishes. He's just going to let it all hang out like he always does. 5 of his 7 UFC fights ending inside the distance. And I think we see another one here. Tavares, I know he's durable. We saw it in the DDP fight, but then we also saw him got iced out by Bruno Silva just last year. So I think we see a finish because it's a RoboCop fight. Couldn't pass up on the plus money there. My Parlay Pals pick, but this one I'm taking the under 1.5. If you're going to tune into any fight this weekend, I think this is the one to tune into, other than our guy Joey Pfeiffer, obviously. I mean, this is just an absolute slobber knocker. Brychek, the goal of late, come in, knock you out. That's all he's here for. 5 straight fights ending by way of first-round knockout, all coming under 3 minutes. And if you look at 8 of his last 9 fights have ended by KO, 7 wins for him, 1 loss. And who better a dance partner than Ihor Potieria? 7 straight fights have not seen the 3rd round for Potieria. I mean, he gets finishes. He gets finished. I think this one is going to be as fun as long as it lasts. But I think we are going to get some fireworks in this one. And then to the co-main event, I'm going to go with Dan Ige here. I love Andre Fili, but this one is short notice, and this one is this is a tough matchup for him, in my opinion. Fili hasn't really been relying on the wrestling at all as of late. In his last 6 fights, he has a total of 2 takedowns, and I imagine getting that beautiful knockout that he had back in December is going to keep him sticking to the striking, and that's a tough out against Dan Ige. I mean, beautiful hands on this man, crisp boxing, and when you look at it, the level of competition that this man fights when he loses, it's to the top of the top. Josh Emmett, Korean Zombie, Movsar Evloev, Calvin Kattar, Bryce Mitchell, and a lot of those guys had wrestling success, and that's how they were able to beat him. So I think if it stays striking, I think Dan Ige gets the better. And then lastly, the durability on Dan Ige. Never been knocked out, never been submitted. I don't foresee that changing here. So in a fight that could go 15 minutes and that I think is going to be striking, I'm going to favor Ige. And then I have a prop parlay. Guskov Pauga under 2.5. Look, Boonley Brazil over 1.5, and Pfeiffer Hermanson under 4.5. And then that parlay from last week that carries over our man Joey Bodybags Pfeiffer, hopefully finishing that one off. And that is UFC Apex 86.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for watching. We appreciate it very much. Hey, if you like this video, give us the old thumbs up. Subscribe as well. You could get many more of these videos on the channel, so please do that. We would love you forever if you did so.